Lenovo has launched the new Moto G5 Plus in Indian market in March 2017. At a price of 17,000 Indian rupees, let's find out what's the plus about it and what not. Hi friends, welcome back to Gadgets India. I'm your host CK, and in this video I'll talk in detail about the new features and the pros and cons of new Moto G5 Plus. Before sharing my review, let's look at the overall specifications of this smartphone. To start with the boot up, this smartphone takes roughly 46 seconds to boot up, which is fairly a longer time as compared to other smartphones of the same price range. This smartphone has a 5.2-inch IPS LCD capacitive touchscreen which produces 16 million colors, and in terms of pixel density it has roughly 424 ppi pixel density, and it has a Corning Gorilla Glass 3. In terms of the security, you can use the fingerprint sensor along with the pin, but after the boot up, first time you have to use both the fingerprint and the security pin. The fingerprint sensor has the option of multiple fingerprint inputs so that you can use it in both the hands as per your convenience. The fingerprint sensor is quite responsive and it responds to the touch immediately without any flaw. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give it 8. Due to the presence of proximity sensor and gyroscope, whenever the smartphone is lifted from rest, the lock screen will display the battery status, the time, day and other notifications like the message or mail, etc. The 5.2-inch multi-touch capacity touchscreen is quite responsive to touch. Scrolling through the home page or the apps is very smooth and it's quite responsive and fast. Moto G5 Plus doesn't have a physical home button. However, with some changes in the settings, you can use the fingerprint sensor as the home button. The Moto G5 Plus runs on Android 7.0 Nougat. However, Motorola has added some of its tricks to make it a little bit more customized. The notification bars give stock Android experience and you can change as per your requirement in the edit section. In terms of the brightness, you can adjust it, and overall brightness is good while using it in the daytime or at the night time. In terms of storage, out of 32 GB of memory, only 25 GB is available for your usage for media file or different kind of files. Due to the 5.2-inch Full HD screen, watching movies or videos in this smartphone is quite fun. The only limitation here is that it has a single front-facing speaker which gives decent sound, but it would have been better if the mobile would have two speakers. So while watching the movies in landscape mode, you have to be extra careful not to block the front speaker by your thumb, otherwise you'll miss out the sound.
Your whole life is right there by your side all along. You're right, Coach. All you do is yell at each other. You're not friends. No, we're family.
Like other smartphones, in the FM mode, this mobile also gives decent quality of sound and nice reception while tuning to different radio channels. You can use your headphones provided by the company, but the quality of sound in the headphone is not that great, so you may opt for better quality of headphones. The primary camera is a 12 megapixel f1.7 autofocus camera with dual LED dual tone flash. The secondary camera is a 5 megapixel 2.2 focus camera. Motorola has given the feature where you twist your wrist twice quickly to open the camera at any time. The inbuilt camera app has features like professional mode, slow motion, panorama, photo and high dynamic rate while recording or shooting photos. The rear camera takes good quality photos during the daylight or high light conditions like the outdoors, but in the indoor conditions or low light conditions the photos become little bit noisy. Just take a look at the snaps which were taken at different conditions. Even though the smartphone is running on Snapdragon 625 chipset, but while running Geek Benchmark 4 application, the scores were unsatisfactory at 765 for single core and 3714 for multi-score. In single core, Moto G5 Plus scores lesser than even LG Nexus 5, which is almost 100 higher than that of Moto G5 Plus. And in case of multi-core score, Moto G5 Plus scores slightly higher than Samsung Galaxy Note 5. So it means being a smartphone which is being powered by Snapdragon 625, overall quality of the performance is not as per the expectations. Taking the fact into consideration, there are better phones available in the market at the same price range. In spite of a very low benchmark score, this phone performed well while playing some high graphic games like Need for Speed. There was no jittering on the screen while playing on the HD mode and the device was running smoothly. But there was a drawback. If you will play for a long time, what I mean, if you will play for more than 30 minutes, the mobile becomes very hot. So there is severe temperature issues in this device if you will play game for prolonged time. So which might be a concern in this case. In case of on-screen navigation, this smartphone performed fairly well. I used this smartphone for running it through Ola app so that I can use for navigation while traveling on the road, and it was very accurate while taking turns and sharing the information through GPS. The major drawback of this handset is the 3000 mAh of battery, which gives overall 16 hours of usage time, which is fairly low. However, due to the use of turbocharger, you can get some benefit. I hope this video will be helpful towards your purchase decision of Moto G5 Plus. For more of such videos, please do like, comment, share and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.